Get my glasses. Who is in the house? I don't even know if the quality of the video, if the Wi-Fi is working, but let's give this time and see who's coming to join us. We are live. If you're in the house, let me know, and let me know where you're watching me from, and let me know if you can see me. Okay. Oh wow, that's awesome, because the Wi-Fi here is acting up. How is everybody doing? Where are you joining me from? 17 people in the house. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. Is this thing even charging? My laptop is dead and I can't charge it because I was editing. I don't know what's really happening. Back in New York. Hi Lisa. How is everybody doing? Oh, you just left 6th region, just left Tanzania too. Where are you going to? Sorry, I'm looking for a socket to charge my laptop. Oh my goodness. Blind guy, his wife, their life. The past 3 days have been very stressful. I don't know, stressful and depressing. The past 3 days have just been something else. Have you ever been frustrated to the point where you feel you don't even know how you feel? You're just there. So on Saturday, I went to do a COVID test. When I go to the center, they said it was late. So apparently, I thought it would be like in Kenya where they do COVID tests, like 24/7, wherever. Anytime you check into there's some facilities in Kenya where you can have your COVID test done anytime. I'm trying to get a tripod so I can hold this better. Let me put it in the meantime. Sorry, what happened? Okay. So in Kenya, you can do your COVID test almost anytime, anywhere, and get your results within 24 hours. So on Saturday, I went to this facility in Tanzania. And while there, they said they'd already closed, and they told me to come back the next day and I would get my result. The next day was Sunday, that's yesterday, and I would get my results within 24 hours. And when I went to do the test, I was so up early in the morning yesterday. So when I got to the, actually, I think that's fine. So when I got to the center, I'm being told that they don't do tests on Sunday. So I had to start shopping and see if I could be able to get another place to do a COVID test, and then I got another facility. But all these facilities that are doing the test, they take the test to the main lab. That's the National Public Health Laboratory. So I went to this side. I told them I'm leaving yesterday. So yesterday I went to this hospital, Mana Hospital, and I told them I'm leaving tomorrow. If there's something that can be done to be expedited in order for me to get my results in 24 hours, I would truly appreciate. And after that, there was also, apart from that, another thing, because I'm heading to Nigeria. I'm not yet in Nigeria. I'm sleeping here in Ethiopia right now. I'm in my hotel room in Ethiopia, and I'll be heading to Nigeria tomorrow. So I told them if they could help me, like, expedite it, the results to be out, because in order to get to Nigeria, there's some QR code you must get, and in order for you to get the QR code, you must have you must have received your COVID results. So once you fill the COVID results, that's when you get the QR code. Okay, so I went, and I went did the test, was given the number of the lab manager that would help me get my results on time. So it was basically just a struggle. So called the lab manager, he was not on duty. So all night yesterday, I was just trying all night, all day, I was trying to refreshing it over and over again to see if I would get any communication, like any sign, any message. So at about 9:10, they'd not even send me a code for payment. So once you've done the test, they send you a control number to for this case they wanted a number, Tanzanian number, so I used my friend's number. So by around 9:10, they did not sent the control number. So I left their house at that night to go. I wanted, because I didn't take the number of the person who took the test. So I went and I went, but when I was just about to get to the facility, my friend calls me and tells me that they've just sent the control number. So we make payment, and I'd been told I would get my results by about 10 or by 8 to 10 in the morning. 8, refreshing my phone, nothing. 9, nothing. 10, nothing. 11, nothing. So my flight was, I needed to be at the airport to check in by 1. And it's 11:30, I've not received, 11:30, I'd not received my results yet. So I pack my bags, I pack everything, prepare, and head to the lab, so that once I can get my results over there, I can just leave that place straight to the airport, because I'm not here to miss any other flights. Last time I missed a flight was not a very good experience, and this time around it would be very much hectic, because you risk the COVID results expiring, because living from Tanzania to most of African destinations, there are no direct flights. Especially when you're using Ethiopian Airlines, there are no direct flights. So you have to transit through Addis, and then they put you on a hotel. So I've seen someone asking me where I am. I'm in Addis. I'm in a hotel in Addis. So when I got there, they were really so kind and helpful. I was there with my bags. I'm like, I'm just heading to the airport right now. Please help me. So they asked for my passport. I gave them my passport. They went, and then I got a message, like I got a message. You get a notification telling you your results are ready. Because to get to book for the test, you book it online. So you can just go online there and download it, but they can, if you go to the center, they also give you their results in hard copy. So once you've gotten the results, you are supposed to log into if you're going to Nigeria, you need to log into the Nigerian portal. There's a portal that they have where you need to upload all these things so that they can be put in the system, and then you pay about $150, 50,000, is it 50 or 55,000? 50 or 55,000 Nigerian nairas, which is almost $150. You pay that for a COVID test that's going to be conducted 7 days post arrival. So I paid that. I paid that, and then of course I'm so glad. I'm just so glad, and I'm so happy, because the QR code for Nigeria came almost immediately. Once you've uploaded your search, your results, where you did, the countries you visited in the past 21 days, and all the details that they need, they send you the QR code to your email immediately. But the problem is the website. It kept logging me off 3 times. For 3 times I was trying to upload my details and upload all those things that are required, but they kept logging me off every time. So once I finally tried a different browser and got it, I just paid and took a vehicle, requested a cab for the airport. But before then, I needed to pass by somewhere, because there's some, I hope I've carried them talking about it. I hope they're in this bag. There's some documentations that you must have. There's some documentation, some files, and some things that Nigeria would have sent if you've applied for visa. So I needed to pass by somewhere and have them print them. Some need to be signed and all that. So did that and got to the airport. But today, Today my experience at the airport was pretty different. I've really never had this experience before. For the first time, I went extra security checked. I don't know, like, until I'm asking them, is there a problem? Like, I don't even know that you're going to. So at that first part, that of course I needed, they asked me for everything. They just checked, look my details, and they were asking me, oh, why you going Nigeria and all that. They check it, and then I'm told to step else is going. So this day tells me to step aside, and I step aside. And at this time, I'm like, I've already had 3 days, 3 terrible days. Like the past 3 days were like really terrible, lots of pressure, just wondering if I was going to get my results and things like that. So just being told to step aside is just another. I don't think it's a good sign, but really, I did not believe that everything was going to go okay. So he tells me to step aside, then directs me to somewhere else and stand there. I wait for him. He goes somewhere with my passport, and then he comes because I booked multi-city flights. And then some other guy calls him, hey, could you come over? He's like, no, I need to interrogate him, to interrogate her father. Okay, he asks me a couple of questions and then he lets me go. So I pick my bags and everything, go to the counter to check in. I go check in, easy. They just ask me and the COVID requirements and all that. Cool, done. So when I'm leaving the check-in, as I'm going to go to the passport, and then someone else calls me, just me, like not anybody else. Like people have been passing, so it's like he was just standing somewhere waiting for me. I really don't know what was happening at that point. So some other official with a tag, he calls me aside, and he starts questioning me. What do you do? What do you do? Where are you going? How many bags you have? So he has a paper. He's writing some things, asking me questions, and he's writing some things, and asks me. I ask him, is there a problem? Like, what's happening? And when he says no, we just do these random checks all the time. I'm like, but this is not random. That guy stopped me, pulled me aside, and he was asking me some questions. Also, you are asking me, so what's happening? He's like, no, it's just random. He asks me a couple of questions there and talks a lot of things, and I'm done. And then I board. Like once, like I go through the immigration, but when I was going through the immigration again, some some other, at this point, I'm like, is there something that's happening that I don't know? So as I'm going to the immigration, there's also another cop that was in the line. He also stops me and he just starts chatting like, oh, hey, where you going? Oh, where you from? Oh, you from Kenya? Yeah, just that. And then at this point, I'm like, no, not again, not another questioning session. Anyway, I finished that, and of course, they stamped my passport, and finally on the other side, just waiting to board, and I'm like, oh, finally, because I don't know. I don't know, but anyway, all went well, despite the lot of questioning, which really doesn't. I don't know why or what happened. I'm like, is it because of my hair color? Because my hair is red. Like, do I stand out? Like, why am I being questioned a lot? So, anyway, everything went well. I boarded. So, right now, in Addis, waiting for my flight tomorrow. So, they checked us to a hotel. We're waiting for our flight tomorrow. The only thing I didn't like is the fact that they changed my hotel. The first hotel I'd been allocated to was really nice. It's not as good as this one. This one, the lighting is not so good. I needed to do some work. It's not like, I've always traveled Ethiopian Airlines mostly, and in transit they always give me good hotels. So this one is not really good, but hoping for the best. When will you come to New York? Sister, you need a black American boyfriend to spice things up. Send for him. What do you mean? Thank you, Sherry. How are you? Nice to see you, my beautiful African tigress. Thank you, Isaac. I'm happy you have first-hand information now about Tanzania. To be frank, Tanzania authorities Okay, what a headache just to travel. Honestly, it is. It's a headache. For real, traveling at this time is not the easiest. Apart from it being too expensive, you are all the time, like maybe 3 to 4 days before, 3 days 2 days before departure, you are worried about doing the COVID test. You're worried about the requirements on the other side. Nigeria needs you to pay, I don't know how much, like book some lab for testing and things like that. Traveling at this time is very, very difficult. It's like, for the money that I've spent, doing the COVID, because Tanzania, by the Tanzania increased their fee for COVID. It used to be $50, but I paid $110 to do the COVID test. Then before you get to Nigeria, you pay $140, almost 150, depending on the currency or what your card will charge you. And then for Kenya, you pay a visa fee of $135. So at the end of the day, when you calculate all that, including the test that you'll also do in Nigeria, in Nigeria you'll do tests when you land and when you are leaving. That's $595. The total cost is 590. Like, with $595, why it's not for these COVID issues, that's a ticket to some places, a return ticket to some places. Thank you, Lydia. Mhm. Where are you? Ethiopia? Thank you. You will be interrogated in Nigeria to pray very well before you land. I don't want to ahala. I'm just hoping. It's been too much for me already. Like, I've not even been, like, the last 3 days I was not really able to even create content. Sorry for that. We thank God you are safe and sound. What's your thoughts on civic in da? What civic? I don't know what civic you're talking about. What did you enjoy Tanzania? The weather. It's very hot. Very nice. You cannot compare it to what the Ethiopia is very cold, like right now it's so cold. In Da, you don't even cover yourself when you're sleeping. Or if you have to cover you just use a bed sheet. But you don't have to cover yourself. And then the hospitality. The people I met were quite friendly. They were kind. Yeah, those are the two things I loved most: the hospitality and the weather. Mm, waiting for those Malindi videos. Thanks for the channel. I have a lot of videos. I have a backlog of videos. I have videos from Malindi. I have videos from Mombasa. I still have videos from Tanzania and from Wednesday. I need to start posting videos from Nigeria. So I have too much backlog. I'm not going to sleep tonight. I'll probably edit, and then I can sleep on flight. That's my plan. I can edit and at least do 2 more videos. Maybe upload one today, another one tomorrow, and then on Wednesday I can start the Nigerian videos. Thank you, Anja. Have you noticed any sicknesses in in okay? The news today suggests that. Okay. Okay, I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that. I didn't. You can't. How you know? The thing with COVID is you don't really get to know. Sometimes some people could be sick and you don't know whether they are sick, because there are some people who can be asymptomatic. The symptoms don't show, so you can't really tell. Asante sana, J Georges. All will be well. I'm hoping so. I'm just trying to edit, but I hate posting my videos so late. I always like posting my videos before 8 p.m. Kenyan time. See where Where do you live? No, Mombasa, Kenya, not Nairobi. Mombasa and Kisumu, Kenya. That's where I want to live. Mombasa and Kisumu, Kenya. That's where I want to live. Yeah. Miss Trudy Odemaya in Lagos or somewhere else. All right, we'll see, we'll see. But I think they could be on their way out. Do you speak French? Comment allez-vous? Je vais bien. Et toi? Watching from Malawi, I'll say, oh my goodness. Malawi was a country I wanted to visit before all this happened. And then I noticed that Malawi had just gone on lockdown. I can't wait to visit Malawi. Compare Mombasa to Dar es Salaam. Dar es Salaam is big. Mombasa is not as big. Dar es Salaam is big. The weather is almost the same, or maybe Dar es Salaam is a little bit hotter, or maybe it's just in my mind because I was sweating a lot. Maybe it's because I was not living close to the beach. Maybe that's why I felt it was much hotter. And Dar es Salaam is big. It's big in size. It's massive. Mombasa is a small island, and the neighboring places. And the Mombasa doesn't have as much traffic as Dar es Salaam. Remember, Dar es Salaam used to be the capital city, so it's massive. Yeah, sure, you'll meet me. You will meet me when I come. So, yeah, I just didn't want this live stream to be long, so I have 8 more minutes, just 30 minutes live stream, short and sweet live stream, just an update. I hope you're excited about Nigeria like I am. I'm really so excited. It's been a country I've always wanted to go since I started watching those Nigerian movies as a child. And the village was always Enugu. Yeah, they always showed Enugu when they were showing, I don't know, girl from the village goes to the city. The girl is always coming from Enugu for some reason. Enugu and Edo. Yeah. Merci. Let's before I end the stream. I will be visiting Angola this year. I will visit if you guys are gonna share my videos so that we can get a lot of people watching, a lot of engagement would mean like we have more financial resources. Angola is the most expensive city in Africa. Angola is the most expensive city in Africa. So Kinshasa is the second most expensive that's in Africa. So I'll be going to Kinshasa. So if you're gonna be sharing my videos so I can grow and have more people watching, yes, I can be able to afford Angola. But at the moment, Angola is expensive for me. Angola, Luanda, the city is Luanda, the capital. Can you teach me how to speak Kiswahili? Ndio, naweza kufunza. I can teach you. Hi, Feven Tsegai, how are you doing? Do you like nyama choma and sukuma wiki? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, but not so much. But let me just show you. Yeah, so this is the little place I've been put to sleep. Not really, just basic. That's how it looks. That's my room. That's my bag, my camera, and I'm having a challenge charging because their sockets are different. So I don't know how I'm going to charge my camera. So that's my camera. I've disorganized it a little bit. The seats were facing each other on that side, and that's me over there. Over there, study desk on that side. TV. That's the entrance. Some mirror there, and another lamp here, and the bed. Very nice room. It's just basic. Since the idea of an asymptomatic person being contagious has been debunked, the Chinese did a study on 10 million people and found that only 500 persons are potentially contagious. Oh, okay. Y'all Nigerians not gonna push. Okay, would you advise someone? Okay, oh, sorry. would you advise someone from the States to the continent? Okay, what's that? Would you advise travel from the States to the continent at this time? What do you think about the COVID vaccine? Yeah, you can travel places like Tanzania. When you land, they don't ask, but the airlines always ask for them. So, but in Tanzania, they don't really ask for the COVID test once you land. So, people with strong immune systems don't get sick, no matter how many sick people they come into contact with. True. I hope you are doing well. Yes, I'm doing well. I'm trying to relax, to be calm. One thing I didn't mention is some experience I had today. It was so crazy. So when I was coming from the lab going to the airport, I took the taxi and asked the person to drop me at printer, somewhere to print my paperwork for Nigeria before we can proceed to the airport. So it was a cab, Uber, Bolt I'd requested. So I wasn't like, when we got, he took me somewhere where I needed to print. And when we got there, he's like, okay, I'm turning here. That's the printing shop. Don't worry, I'm just turning, I'm coming back. So in my hurry, in my rush, and the frustrations I'd had, I forgot my phone in his car and walked to the shop, to the printing shop. I got to the printing shop, printed, and when I turned out, I cannot see his car anymore. My heart sank. I tried asking the people around. Nobody knows. I forgot my phone in his car. The only thing I had was the memory card that I needed to print, the memory card and the card reader, and the small camera, the other camera equipment, laptop, everything else, including my phone. I'd forgotten them in his car. My heart sank for about 10 minutes. Like, he said he was turning, but I can't see him. And I can't call him because I forgot my phone in the car when I was rushing to print. I was like, this is it. I'm getting stranded. I'm going to get stuck here in Tanzania. I can't even remember the number plate of the car. I can't even remember his name. I just requested the cab and like, whew. So a lot of people gathered around me at that time. I was like, I don't know. He told me he was going to turn, but I can't see him. So he dropped me here to print my stuff. And then he told me he was going to turn and I can't see him. So a lot of people were gathered. Do you know the car? Do you know the number? Where is the phone? I'm like, I forgot the phone in the car. He's like, oh my goodness. So how can we help you? He said, I don't know. So at that point, I was not even thinking. I just sat on the floor and held my head like, I can't believe this is happening. Like, all my bags, my camera bag, my equipment, my cameras, laptop, everything, including my phone, was in that car. Like, how am I going to lose all this? How am I even going to leave Tanzania for Nigeria without anything? After about 10 minutes, he shows up. That was such a relief. It was such a relief because like, you can imagine losing everything the very day that you're flying out. Then apparently he had gone, I don't know, to the washroom or somewhere like that, and then he had gone for hajandogo, like to washroom somewhere, or I don't know, he lives close to that area apparently, so he had gone, I don't know, to the washroom in his house or to drop or pick something once I got. And I'm like, you should have told me. You should have told me because you almost made me collapse right here. But he apologized, and then yeah, we proceeded with the journey, and he dropped me at the airport. But before he even dropped me at the airport, it's just been a very confusing moment. Before he dropped me at the airport, when we were just about to get to the airport, I realized that I forgotten my memory card and the card reader at that printer. But I called him because he said he was from the neighborhood, so he got a motorbike person to bring the card to me. That was such a relief. And I'm going through whatever I'd talked about at the airport. By the time I'm checking in, and right now that I'm in Ethiopia, like I feel more, it's like you've had a lot of weight and then you're just coming down. And I'm hoping Nigeria will be nice to me. I hope I don't have so much wahala going through immigration. I'm just hoping things will go smooth. And I did apply for my visa. It's still processing. I'm hoping by the time I'm landing I can have it, because I realized from Trudy, she said that you need to have visa before arrival, though she was able to process on arrival, but it's so long. So I started the process, I applied everything and paid everything. So I'm hoping that when I land, maybe my visa, I would have received a message of my visa, or maybe because I've applied I won't have to wait that long at the airport. mm. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, Michele. I appreciate it. Why do you like the beaches so much? Because it's not the beach exactly, it's the weather. Everywhere there's a beach, it's so warm. Need any company in the next trip? Not really. Where are you right now? Ethiopia? Thank God he came back. I've They were like, now, like, by the time I realized he was not there and I was panicking there were like 20 people surrounding me already, like, just looking at me, wondering how they can help me. It was a very scary moment, and I've learned, like, for me, that's a lesson. If I'm going to go anywhere, I'm not leaving my bags in the car with a cab driver. If I'm stepping out even to print or just whatever, just even to buy something from a shop nearby, no, I'm not. And I think one thing I need to be doing, for every vehicle that picks me, I need to at least, as the vehicle is picking me, I need to at least take a picture of the number plate to just be safe and to be certain. mm. Asante. Nigeria will be so nice, no worries, they are loving people. Thank you, Patrick Bolt. Yes, Feven. It's called, yes, my hotel is called Dreamliner. Dreamliner. Is it Dreamliner? Something like Dreamliner. I think it's Dreamliner. Let me check. Yeah, it's called Dreamliner. Mm, okay. Yes, you have to be cautious. Yes, yes, yes. Mm. All right. I don't want to make this a very long live stream. Let me try and edit so I can share. I can post 2 videos for you tomorrow to clear with backlog, because I have Malindi, Tanzania, and all that. But let me clear Tanzania. I won't like fully clear it, but 2 important videos that I'll share from Tanzania, and then start on the Nigerian videos. Maybe when I'll not be traveling anymore, all the videos that I've done and I've not been able to post them in the good timing, I'll be sharing them. Oh, if you can take the video of the driver too without the person knowing, it will be good, sure. Mm, okay, so they put you on the same hotel. It's not the best though, it's just basic, but it's okay. Yes, I'll be going to Jamaica. I'll be going to Jamaica, Georges. Mm. I'm not so sure if we'll be in the same city, but I'll find out. Kenyans take over Niger. I'll find out if we'll be in the same city. Although we'll find out. We'll find out. We'll find out. Okay, so I think we're done for today. Let me not take this so long. I don't want this live stream to be long. So thank you so much for watching. God bless you, my sister. You are an amazing travel diva. Thank you. Wow, that's where I am from. Okay, okay. Enjoy your travels and take good care. Is Tanzania safe and no COVID-19? COVID-19 exists everywhere. Kwaheri, kwaheri. So until next time, kwaheri.